Hey guys, EB the Original Master here. So I want to have another VeggieTales discussion with you guys today. Is because that this is something that came up to me, and I've had an idea for this topic, and this will be going up to the VeggieTales playlist or the VeggieTales review playlist, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so this topic I want to discuss is what will Big Idea be like if the company wasn't defunct and VeggieTales was still producing videos here in 2018. So if you guys didn't recall from my video back in April called Goodbye VeggieTales, I've discussed that VeggieTales was completely over with, and the company Big Idea, which was created by Phil Vischer himself, went bankrupt in 2004, and so Phil Vischer was no longer a part of the Big Idea name, and it was taken over by DreamWorks. So I've discussed about that, about how the creators of VeggieTales are no longer working on the series, and they wrapped up everything in production wise, and that's what I'm here to discuss. But before I talk about that, I also want to talk about Kirk Heineke a little bit, the guy who does the music for VeggieTales. He's actually working on his own series by now called a Storybook. I think that's what it's called. But yes, I am sure that's the name of it, because Christian Nutrition's video discussed about it, stating that he was actually working on that show, which is a series that he's been working on. So Kirk Heineke is busy with his thing, working on that series. And Phil Vischer's YouTube channel is pretty much dead. It's because he hasn't uploaded a video since April of 2018. So I think Phil Vischer is about done with YouTube, and I think he's just doing his own thing. But yeah, I'm just here to give you guys some possible ideas for VeggieTales episodes if Big Idea wasn't defunct or anything else. So Noah's Ark was actually the last VeggieTales video to be released back in March of 2015. That was the last DVD that they ever produced. And I was wondering if the company didn't went defunct, they could have had more possibilities to make more episodes and other things like that. So I honestly don't know why they went for the redesigns for the characters in the Netflix series, which is VeggieTales in the House and in the City. I think it would have been a lot better if they kept their original designs like they were back in the early 90s and the early 2000s, like Where's God When I'm Scared, all the way up to Beauty and the Beat, which was the original run of VeggieTales episodes that had the original character designs. Yeah, so I don't know why they decided to change the characters when they jumped over to Netflix. Were they getting tired of the old designs and they're saying, alright guys, it's time to make a remodel to the VeggieTales characters, so let's redesign them. And since they redesigned the characters, a lot of people had mixed opinions about them. Some people liked the redesigns while others didn't like the redesigns. In my opinion, I think the redesigns are just okay. They're not anything too groundbreaking, but I still prefer the original designs where their eyes were black instead of detailed, like they gave them pupils and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I just like the original designs better. Now let's actually talk about some possible VeggieTales episodes that I wish, or I can predict, that could have happened after Noah's Ark. So after Noah's Ark, I think Phil Vischer and Mike Naraki should tone down the Bible lessons a little bit and just make regular old funny VeggieTales shenanigans, like have a episode where Junior starts middle school. Like they could have had a DVD after Noah's Ark where Junior starts middle school and Junior isn't sure about starting middle school, and so Bob and Larry tells their stories about their middle school experience. Like we could have seen Junior growing up to go to middle school, we could have seen Laura going to middle school, we could have seen all of the kid VeggieTale characters in their preteen age starting middle school. So that could have been one of the episodes for VeggieTales after Noah's Ark. And I think this episode should have been called Junior Goes to Middle School or something, or yeah, it could have been called Junior Goes to Middle School or Middle School Bound or something. But yeah, that could have been the name of the video, where Junior and Laura starts middle school. So they graduated from 5th grade, they're about to go to middle school, and Junior isn't sure about middle school because he's afraid he might screw up his locker combination, he's afraid he might get bullied. So Bob and Larry tells Junior that middle school may seem different than elementary school, but you still can make new friends regardless. So yeah, that's basically the next VeggieTales video. So afterwards, I want them to focus on other holidays besides Christmas, because every October, VeggieTales released at least one Christmas episode. So in 1996, we had The Toy That Saved Christmas. In 2002, we had The Star of Christmas. And then we also had the Little Drummer Boy episode from 2011, and also had Beauty and the Beat, which was the Christmas episode for 2014. So those are just examples of the Christmas episodes in VeggieTales. If they did a Halloween episode, I think they probably did in the Netflix series. I don't know because I haven't seen the Netflix series and I just don't care about it. But if they did do a Halloween episode for VeggieTales, that would have been good. Like it could have been about, I don't know, the countertop having a Halloween party, and then Larry is afraid of everything. So either Larry or Junior, I don't know. It could be about Junior or Larry, and they're like afraid of there might be ghosts in the countertop somewhere or in the kitchen. But yeah, if they did like a Halloween episode, that would have been pretty okay. So yeah, we got Junior starting middle school, a Halloween episode, or maybe they could just do a random episode where Bob and Larry host an Olympics or something. Like they could have had like the Veggie Olympics outside in the backyard or something. Like they could have the Olympics, like Junior participates, Jimmy and Jerry Gord participates, Laura participate, maybe Annie, maybe Petunia Rebarb or something. Probably all those characters participate in the Olympics, and the winner will get a trophy. So yeah, that could have been a nice kid-friendly episode about the VeggieTales having the Olympics. Like it's called the Veggie Olympics or something. Yeah, that could have been some good episodes ideas. So yeah, those are just some examples of episodes that I wish VeggieTales could have produced after Noah's Ark. Because, to be honest, I think after Noah's Ark, they should really tone down the Bible lessons, is because that there's really not that much to discuss. And I think VeggieTales would be a lot better if it was just regular old shenanigans, like episodes about characters having fun, or characters about encountering bullies and stuff like that, instead of having to squeeze in Bible verses and stuff, because VeggieTales can get kind of boring if that happens throughout every episode, because there are episodes of VeggieTales out there that doesn't focus on Bible lessons that much, such as the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, the VeggieTales movie, the second one, really didn't talk about the Bible that much, which was actually a pretty nice fresh of breath air, because in Jonah, which was a boring movie in my opinion, had Bible lessons in it. But yeah, that's what VeggieTales is a Christianity religion show. But still, there were some episodes out there that didn't have to focus on religion. But yeah, I think if they just tone down on that and just do regular, like, shenanigan episodes, then VeggieTales could be the better show for 2018. So yeah, you guys, those are just some of ideas for possible VeggieTales episodes after Noah's Ark in 2015. Like, they could have had another one come out after Noah's Ark, like somewhere in October or August of 2015. Something like that, around that time period, and continue to make more in 2016, 2017, and 2018 and beyond. But we all know that Big Idea was a pretty tough company that ran through lots of problems throughout its years. But we all know in the end that lots of people enjoyed VeggieTales, and it made a huge generation between children's and adults alike. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have predictions for other VeggieTales episodes, drop a comment down below if you guys have any. But with that said, thank you for watching. And remember, God makes you special and he loves you very much. Goodbye. Hey guys, EB the Ritual Master here. So today I have a topic that I want to discuss with you guys about something that really doesn't make sense to me. And it has to deal with Big Idea Entertainment, or Big Idea Productions, whatever you want to call it. So if you guys didn't know, VeggieTales has been confirmed canceled way back in March of 2018, and Phil Vischer actually posted on Twitter during the summer stating that, oh, the Nashville headquarters of Big Idea Entertainment has been shut down, and our employees, former Big Idea employees, are still working on their social media sites and the official VeggieTales website. So they're basically still up and running Big Idea Productions. So basically, Big Idea Productions is still running, but it's all the work is being done online. And all it is just the social media sites and the VeggieTales website. That's all that they're doing right now. And I'm just sitting here shaking my head like, why don't you just produce a new show? Like, if you're gonna, like, if Big Idea was known for producing shows like VeggieTales, 321 Penguins, you'd expect more shows to come out from the company. But no, that's not the case. They've made 3 shows. They've wrapped up those 3 shows, and they're like, okay, we're done with producing shows. Let's just manage the social media sites. And what doesn't make any sense is that Big Idea don't even have websites for their other shows like 321 Penguins and all that stuff. But that show really wasn't that popular, so I don't think they turned it into a website. But yeah, it just doesn't make sense for the company to still be up and running if they're just gonna manage the social media sites. And to make matters worse, Mike Naraki stated that he was done with VeggieTales, so he's probably out doing his own thing. Phil Vischer, he still posts on Twitter. He has a Twitter page, and he's been posting lately. Phil Vischer's YouTube channel is dead. He hasn't uploaded a video since April. I think he's done with YouTube. And that's the case, then okay, he's just done with YouTube. But I just wish Phil Vischer will still upload on YouTube, you know? I wish he did a live stream where he sat in his chair answering people's questions in the VeggieTales voices, like Bob the Tomato, Archibald Asparagus, Paul Great. Like, he could have just sat there. I mean, he could have done that, you know? Like, come on, Phil. Yeah, I understand that he's an adult and and he's taking care of his life and whatnot. But still, I just don't see a need for Big Idea Productions to still be up and running if they're not producing any more shows. If they're just going to manage the social media sites. Because this doesn't make sense to me, because I don't care about the social media sites. Like, all they do on the social media sites is post Bible verses and the VeggieTales character saying God loves you very much and all that, like they say in the show. Man, it sucks. It sucks that VeggieTales had to end the way it did, you know? Like, I don't know why they stopped production. Like what was going on? Like, were they just done with VeggieTales after Noah's Ark? Or was it because of the sales of their DVDs or something? Like, was there a reason why Noah's Ark was the last VeggieTales episode to be produced? I honestly don't know. But yeah, it sucks that VeggieTales had to end the way it did. Like, we could have had more VeggieTales episodes after Noah's Ark, but no, they decided to stop production, and Mike Naraki stated that we're done with VeggieTales. They canceled VeggieTales in 2018. I mean, what's the point of canceling it in 2018 if there was really nothing coming out from the company at the time? I mean, even though if they did cancel it in 2018, there was still nothing coming out from VeggieTales after Noah's Ark. Like, to be honest here, they should have canceled it after. They should have confirmed it being canceled after the release of the second season of VeggieTales in the City. After the final episode of VeggieTales in the City, then they should have said, we're done with VeggieTales. But no, they confirmed it to be canceled in March of 2018. But nothing came out from VeggieTales in 2018 or 2017 or 2016. The only thing that came out from those years was the Netflix shows, and they stopped producing those. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to say, you guys. So what are your thoughts? My thoughts is I think Phil Vischer should be on YouTube a little bit more and do other things like live streams and stuff. But I think he has a life that he has to take care of, so he's probably doing that. But yeah. And I do hope Mike Naraki, Lisa Vischer, Kurt Heineke, and the rest of the VeggieTales crew are doing good in their lives. But yeah, it's sad to see that Big Idea Productions is up and running still, yet they're not producing shows. They're done with producing shows. They're just managing the sites. But then again, it's sad to see VeggieTales at the end the way it did, because people didn't like Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark was the worst finale for VeggieTales because they got the god-awful redesigns of the characters. I don't know why they redesigned them, but change, so we got to deal with it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and drop it down a comment down below. What are your thoughts about Big Idea still being up and running but not producing shows? It just doesn't make a lick of sense. But yeah, it is what it is. So again, God made you special, and He loves you very much. Bye.